Have you ever stopped to think that what you put on your plate could be slowly compromising the health of your arteries? Have you imagined that even while you sleep, your body keeps working non-stop to keep everything functioning properly? In this video, I'm going to show you how certain foods can help unclog your arteries naturally. In a world where ultra-processed foods and those rich in saturated fats are becoming increasingly common, our arteries, the pathways through which blood flows from the heart to the rest of the body, are constantly at risk of becoming clogged and hardened. But there is a solution. Some ingredients, when consumed regularly and in the right way, can act as true cleaners of the circulatory system, preventing plaque buildup and promoting heart health. Next, I'll introduce you to 11 foods that help keep your arteries clean and strengthen your cardiovascular health. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also explain exactly how much of each one you need to eat daily to feel the benefits in your body. Fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, are among the most recommended. How often do you include this type of fish in your meals? Maybe you've heard they're good for your heart, but do you have any idea just how powerful they really are? If they're not part of your regular diet, you might be missing out on one of the most potent natural sources of omega-3, an essential polyunsaturated fat that is crucial for keeping your arteries healthy and your circulatory system running smoothly. One of the biggest culprits behind heart disease is chronic inflammation in the body, which can damage the inner walls of arteries, making it easier for plaque to form. Moreover, omega-3 has the ability to reduce triglyceride levels, a type of fat found in the blood that, when in excess, is directly linked to the risk of developing atherosclerosis, a condition where arteries become harder and narrower due to fat buildup, potentially leading to a heart attack or stroke. The most important types of omega-3 are EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, found precisely in these fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel, and they help reduce inflammation and protect the cardiovascular system. It's essential that you don't fry these fish, as extreme heat destroys the beneficial fatty acid, turning them into harmful fats, which cancels out their positive effects. Additionally, cooking at very high temperatures, whether in a frying pan or even an air fryer, can create toxic compounds like heterocyclic amines and aromatic hydrocarbons, which are linked to various diseases. This even applies when salmon is exposed to high heat for prolonged periods. The ideal method is to cook these fish slowly over low heat until the outside is lightly golden, without overdoing the temperature. That way, you ensure the healthy fats remain intact and active in your body. The omegas in these fish not only reduce inflammatory processes, but are also essential for keeping arteries more flexible. And that's super important, since hardened arteries put extra strain on the heart and harm circulation as a whole. And what about seeds and nuts? Are you including enough of them in your diet? If the answer is no, you could be leaving out one of the most complete and versatile food groups. Nuts, seeds, and similar foods are small but offer big benefits, especially when it comes to heart health and preventing artery issues. These natural foods are packed with good fats, fiber, and protein, all essential elements for keeping the cardiovascular system working well. The healthy fats in these foods, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, are important allies in reducing LDL cholesterol, known as the bad cholesterol. Tulki, this type of cholesterol is one of the main causes of plaque buildup on artery walls, which hampers blood flow and increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. But the benefits don't stop there. These foods are also excellent sources of dietary fiber, which not only helps control cholesterol, but also improves digestion and contributes to maintaining a healthy body weight, something essential in the fight against heart disease. Fiber also promotes satiety, which can help reduce unnecessary calorie intake and, in turn, prevent weight gain, one of the main factors that negatively impact cardiovascular health. And do you know which fat you use most often in your kitchen? If you're not yet using extra virgin olive oil as your main fat source, you might be missing out on one of the healthiest options for your heart. This type of olive oil, a staple of the famous Mediterranean diet, not only has a distinct and pleasant flavor, but also boasts an incredible nutritional profile, making it a true protective shield for the circulatory system. Extra virgin olive oil is extracted from olives through a cold pressing process, meaning no chemicals or high heat are used, which preserves all its beneficial compounds. Unlike other oils that undergo intense refining, extra virgin olive oil is the purest, closest to its natural state. It's especially rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, known for its positive effects on cholesterol control and blood pressure. And the secret to getting the most out of its benefits? Use the oil raw, without heating it. When you heat olive oil, many of its nutrients are lost. That's why the ideal is to drizzle it over dishes after they're cooked. And if you do need to cook, opt for non-stick cookware, like ceramic pans, that don't require added fats. Whenever you use olive oil, prefer to use it cold, over finished dishes. In addition to the good fats, extra virgin olive oil is loaded with antioxidants, especially polyphenols. These compounds help neutralize free radicals, which cause what's known as oxidative stress, one of the main factors that lead to artery hardening and other cardiovascular diseases. Substances like oleocanthal and oleuropein, found in this type of olive oil, can reduce inflammation and protect the inner cells of the arteries from damage. And how about swapping dinner for oats? If you haven't done that yet, you're missing out on a food that could be revolutionary for your health, especially for your heart. Oats go far beyond being a simple cereal. They are a true superfood, with benefits confirmed by numerous studies. This grain is rich in soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, a substance that plays a key role in reducing LDL cholesterol, the one known as bad. Excess LDL is one of the main risk factors in the formation of plaques in arteries, which harden and narrow the blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow and increasing the risk of heart disease and strokes. Soluble fiber acts in a special way to combat this issue, making oats a powerful ally for maintaining a healthy heart. But what's the secret behind oats' effectiveness? The key is in the beta-glucan. This fiber binds with cholesterol during digestion, forming a sort of gel that prevents its absorption by the body. Instead of entering the bloodstream, this cholesterol is eliminated, thereby reducing the levels of LDL circulating in the body. Studies show that just 3 grams of beta-glucan per day, which equals 1 serving of oats, is enough to significantly lower cholesterol. What's more, by lowering LDL levels, oats also help keep arteries more open and flexible, improving circulation and contributing to a stronger, less overworked heart. All of this helps reduce blood pressure, another key factor in preventing heart disease. Now, let's talk about purple-colored fruits: strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. When was the last time you ate those? If it's been a while, this might be a good time to bring them back into your routine. Avocados aren't just a trend in the healthy eating world, they're actually a true nutritional treasure, packed with healthy fats, a good amount of potassium, and a variety of vitamins and minerals. This creamy fruit has earned its place as one of the most complete foods you can add to your daily life. The monounsaturated fats found abundantly in avocados are especially beneficial for the cardiovascular system, unlike saturated fats, which tend to raise levels of LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. Monounsaturated fats do the opposite. They lower LDL while increasing HDL, known as the good cholesterol. Maintaining that balance between the two types is essential to prevent artery blockage and reduce the risk of developing atherosclerosis and other heart complications. Potassium also plays a key role when it comes to blood pressure control. This mineral works together with sodium to help regulate the body's fluid levels, which directly affects blood pressure health. An adequate intake of potassium is associated with a lower incidence of high blood pressure and, as a result, a reduced risk of heart disease. Since many people don't consume enough potassium, avocado stands out as a tasty and efficient option to meet that need. Do you eat citrus fruits often? If not, you might be missing out on a simple yet powerful way to protect your cardiovascular system. Fruits like oranges, grapefruit, and lemons are refreshing, delicious, and rich in compounds that directly help keep your arteries in good shape. The secret behind the power of citrus fruits lies in the combined action of vitamin C and flavonoids, two extremely effective elements in maintaining proper circulatory function. Vitamin C acts as an antioxidant that fights damage caused by free radical molecules that negatively affect cells, including those that line the blood vessel. This damage, when left unchecked, can cause inflammation and contribute to the development of atherosclerosis. Vitamin C helps neutralize these effects, reducing inflammation and protecting the artery. It's also essential for collagen production, which helps maintain the elasticity and strength of blood vessels, both fundamental for healthy blood flow. And who would have thought that chocolate, so commonly associated with desserts, could actually be good for your heart? That's right, especially dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa. This type of chocolate is rich in active compounds like flavonoids, which directly support vascular health. But it's important to remember, not just any chocolate will do. The real benefits come from chocolate with a high cocoa concentration. Besides helping improve circulation and reduce inflammation, dark chocolate also has a positive impact on mood. It contains compounds that stimulate the production of serotonin and endorphin, hormones responsible for feelings of pleasure and well-being. A good emotional state and less stress are also essential for heart health, since chronic stress can increase blood pressure and trigger a number of cardiovascular problems. And how about swapping your afternoon coffee for a cup of green tea? If you haven't thought about it yet, now might be the time to give it a try. Green tea is an ancient drink that, besides offering a calming experience, has remarkable effects on artery health. By replacing coffee with green tea, you stay energized while giving your cardiovascular system a real boost. What's the secret? Catechins, powerful antioxidants found in this tea, especially EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, one of the most effective of them all. Catechins help reduce cholesterol absorption in the intestine. This means some of the cholesterol you consume doesn't enter the bloodstream, helping keep LDL levels low. With less cholesterol circulating, the risk of plaque buildup in the arteries also decreases, helping to prevent atherosclerosis and other heart-related diseases. Now that you know which foods act as real artery cleaners, let's go over the ideal amounts so you can get the full benefits. Here are the recommended doses. Fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Ideal amount, 100 to 150 grams per serving. Frequency, at least twice a week. Tip, bake, grill, or steam. Avoid frying to preserve the omega-3s. Nuts and seeds, cashews, almonds, chia, flaxseed. Ideal amount, 30 grams, a handful, of nuts or almonds per day. For chia and flaxseed, 1 to 2 tablespoons, 15 to 30 grams per day. Frequency, daily tip. Add ground chia or flaxseed to yogurt, smoothies, or oatmeal. Nuts make a great healthy snack. Extra virgin olive oil. Ideal amount, 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, 15 to 30 milliliters. Frequency, daily tip. Use raw on salads or finished dishes. If cooking, choose low heat to preserve the antioxidants. Oats. Ideal amount, 40 to 50 grams per day, about 2 tablespoons of dry oats. Frequency, daily tip. Prepare with water or milk. Add fruits and seeds, or blend into smoothies and healthy recipes. Purple fruits, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. Ideal amount, around 150 grams per day. Quack. Ready. Frequency, daily tip. Eat fresh as a snack, with yogurt or in salads. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. Ideal amount, 60 to 120 grams raw, or around 150 grams cooked per day. Frequency, daily tip. Mix different leafy greens into salads, juices, or as a side with meals. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas. Ideal amount, 1 cup per day, 100 to 120 grams cooked. Frequency, 4 to 5 times per week. Tip, use them in salads, stews, or even homemade veggie burgers. Rotate varieties to get different nutrients. Avocado ideal amount, half a medium avocado, 75 to 100 g. Frequency, daily tip. Add to salads, whole grain toast, or blend into smoothies for a boost of healthy fats and potassium. Citrus fruits, orange, grapefruit, lemon. Ideal amount, 1 medium fruit, 150 to 200 grams of orange or grapefruit. For lemon, use the juice of half a lemon, 30 ml. Frequency, daily tip. Eat the whole fruit to get the fiber. Use lemon juice in water, salads, or as a seasoning. Dark chocolate, minimum 70% cocoa. Ideal amount, 20 to 30 green per day, 2 to 3 squares. Frequency, daily tip. Choose chocolates with high cocoa content. Enjoy as dessert or a snack. Green tea. Ideal amount, 2 to 3 cups per day, which is about 500 to 750 ml frequency. Daily tip. Spread the cups throughout the day. In the morning, replace coffee. After lunch, support digestion. Mid-afternoon, stay energized and hydrated while boosting heart health with antioxidants. Right below, you'll find 2 videos that connect with this content and will definitely interest you. Big hug, and see you in the next video.